What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing some early season top ladder using the Night Witch, which just recently got buffed. So if you guys didn't see the balance changes, well, as you guys know, last video, or if you didn't see it, I made a video on the newly buffed Electro Giant and the Mother Witch, but the Night Witch, she received a buff as well, a hit speed buff, and she hits now 13% faster than before, so definitely going to be a lot stronger, especially on, just defense, and when she's, attacking something multiple times. You'll notice a small difference. You got the Golden Knight in the deck. It pairs really nicely with the Tornado. If you don't have Golden Knight, you could use the Dark Prince. It's also going to be good synergy. In the last video, in the E-Giant deck I made sure to not use a champion, but I decided in this one I would use a champion, but again, you can just use Dark Prince if you don't have it. Tombstone recently has paired better than the Goblin Cage in Golem decks just because it gets so much value for only 3 elixir. And then you have the Barbarrel in the deck, which actually did technically get a very small nerf, but in my opinion it's still worth using in Golem just because it's really nice to have a small spell, and in some situations it's going to be better because the Barbarian got a hit speed buff, kind of like the Night Witch did, so sometimes on defense you could actually get some more value out of it than before. Before we do head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Would appreciate that from you guys. So right now, we're currently 149th in the world, 6920 right now, so, decently high up for it being, the very start of the season. So let's go ahead and go into the first match. Alright, in our first game here against Star, so we got Tombstone in our starting hand, which I guess I'm pretty happy about because it's a really good starting place. We'll go Barbarrel here on top of his Barbarrel. So the nerf Barbarrel got is a small range nerf, so half a tile, I believe, less, so when you play it, it only gets 1 shot on your opponent's tower if they ignore it instead of the 2. But with that being said, it can be better on defense occasionally because of having a shorter range, and also because of the fact that it has a faster, hit speed. So it's probably going to be situational, but I'd say overall it's a small nerf. But I will say this. I think in majority of decks, Barbarrel is still going to be good. It's just going to be worse in Graveyard, because Graveyard, you're using it as a tank, and you prefer it to go a far distance, if that makes sense. So we're going to go Golem here. Okay, wow, this is a perfect time to Golem, because he just spends so much elixir. He went Dark Prince, Barbarrel, and Mother Witch. So even though it's likely he's got P.E.K.K.A., I was going to say, like, by the time he, gets it down, we already, like, basically, okay, that was unfortunate. It got pushed back, the Mother Witch, and he's gonna get some pigs here, so hopefully we can defend this. This is probably going to be a little annoying. But he won't take the tower. Yeah, the Mother Witch is really strong now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the hit speed buff has made it a really good card. So yeah, this is a rough start, but we can definitely come back. I would say we got a little unlucky with that Golem pushing back the Mother Witch, so then the Barbarrel didn't end up taking it out, because that really could have changed if we did kill that Mother Witch. I think we would have taken very little damage, because then the pigs wouldn't have been tanking for the P.E.K.K.A. So I think we go Night Witch in the opposite lane here, try to, like, switch it up so we don't play our Night Witch into his Mother Witch again. And we are going to take it out here. That was really clutch. That Golden Knight got us so much value. We're going to go for a Barbarrel here. And let's kind of see what he does. Maybe a Lightning on top of this would be fine. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky for sure. I'm going to go Baby Drag. Okay, we're going to go Golden Knight here. He hasn't used his Wing Condition yet, but I'd assume it's a Ramrodder. Go Night Witch. This is a great... Okay, that was an aggressive Bandit. See what he does here. Okay, he does Barbarrel, so let's just Tornado that back just to be safe. We're getting some damage, though. Look at that. That's some big-time damage on top of his tower. I'm going to go Baby Drag. Yeah, we definitely could come back at this point. We're getting in... Well, we're in a much better situation than I was in before. So Barbarrel having a shorter range means it's easier to get it down in time for a Bandit. I think that's a good example of it being... Wow, so he's just fine taking that damage? That's kind of surprising. I'm going to go for a Tombstone here because... And then we're going to make sure this stays in the left lane so it doesn't go in the lane of our weaker tower. I'm just going to go for a Night Witch here. Okay, he's got a Fireball and not a Lightning. Okay, so now I know I don't need to play my Tombstone as high up as I did. So let's see if this is going to be... I really don't want to have to NATO that Ramrider. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to. That would have been kind of annoying, obviously. Alright, let's go Golem here, because he just decided to go for P.E.K.K.A. And then if we can defend this, then basically we win the game. But if we don't, then, well, we lose. So, I guess we Lightning this. I think this, we might actually get it here, because I don't think that's going to take the tower. Oh, the Bandit dashed, but the Golem just needs to punch one more time? Okay, let's go. Nice. That game started so badly, but we were able to get a really, really nice comeback. I don't think that that's an easy matchup, but it's definitely not really difficult just because, well, I think single's really hard. Single can be really tricky sometimes when you're against spammy decks with Golem, but then you can kind of come back and double and triple. That's, you know, often what happens. All right, let's head into the second game. Okay, we found our next game here. So we have Tombstone, our starting hand again, so we can just wait, see if he wants to do anything. If not, okay, he's gonna go Bomber, so we can go Tombstone. So maybe he might be using Electro Giant, because a lot of people are trying it out right now after the buff, so Tombstone's going to be nice to have against that as a distraction. But you still have to be really careful, make sure you're spacing out everything, because, you know, they could Lightning the Tombstone, Baby Dragon, and Night Witch if you're not careful. You want to make sure you're playing the Baby Dragon, excuse me, off to the side when, they're going in for, or you think they're going to go in for a Lightning. So, okay, he's got Ice Wizard coming in here. Okay, so he's going to go Dark Prince. Yeah, this is for sure going to be E-Giant. I kind of suspected that when I saw the Bomber and the Baby Dragon. So let's go Tombstone here. Golden Knight's actually going to do a really nice job here on defense against the support cards. So it kind of helps save you when defending an E-Giant push. We're going to just do the dash, even though I know it's not going to get a ton of value. It'll at least help take out the Ice Wizard. So I'm just going to go Night Witch, and then I might Golem in front, depending on what he does. Let's see what he does. We are definitely... Okay, yeah, let's just Golem. He probably does have a Inferno Drag, but if he doesn't, then this actually won't be that bad of a matchup. But if he does, then it's going to be quite tricky. So I think we Lightning this here. It's going to be pretty good value. Now he's going to, for sure, go in for an E-Giant if he can afford it, so we need to watch out for that. But the, okay, wow, that was an interesting Bomber. So yeah, clearly he wasn't able to afford the E-Giant, because if he was able to, he definitely would have played it. Okay, there's the E-Giant in the left lane. We'll go Golden Knight here. Playing Night Witch into an E-Giant isn't exactly a great play, so I think we'll go Baby Dragon. But because he did just Lightning, now I'll go for my, okay, good Golden Knight there. Let's go Tombstone. And this should be taken care of really nicely. You notice how the Tombstone's pulling the E-Giant away, so then the Baby Dragon isn't in radius of the circle anymore. So not only did it distract the E-Giant, it also saved the Baby Dragon in the process. So, alright, again, we're just going to focus up on defense here. Sometimes it's fine to play kind of passively. We'll just go, again, for another Tombstone. We'll go Baby Drag. And then, okay, one shot. Okay, soon we'll probably go for a Golem. I feel like we have to because he's just continuing to play the E-Giant at the bridge. We just gotta... Okay, now we'll Golem for sure. I was waiting for him to do something like that so we could safely set up a push without getting overwhelmed immediately. And then we're gonna go Night Witch because we need to support this Golem. I don't want it to just go off on its own. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the dash. We're gonna go for a Baby Drag. And then, of course, go for a Tombstone. Let's see what he wants to do here. He might not do anything else with the E-Giant. Yeah, he's just gonna let it die. This might be a good lightning here. Just tornado this back. Go Barbarrel, top of the Dark Prince. And then Golden Knight should be able to distract this. I'm gonna Golem. He goes E-Giant. Ooh, that's a lightning. We can hit the baby drag, too. We probably need to get a Golden Knight Tornado here. Sadly, that didn't work out, but the Golemites... The Golemites might have just won us the game. I think they did win us the game. You just have to baby drag out of lightning range, Night Witch out of lightning range. NATO... And that's it. Let's go. That was a nice win. Really close game. So yeah, as you can see, when they don't have the Inferno Drag, it's definitely not too bad. It was pretty close. I think, you know, I don't know. I have to say, I don't think he made that many mistakes. It was just kind of a close game. Like, we both did what we needed to. Even at the end there, he did a really good job of preventing the Golden Knight from reaching the tower. He played the Ice Wizard away, and I couldn't NATO everything together and clump it next to his tower. So that guy kind of knew what he was doing, you know, I'm not going to lie. So, that, yeah, just a great game in general, and we ended up getting it. All right, I'll see you guys when we find the next one. All right, we found our skim here against Jonas. So, we have Barbarrel, Night Witch in our starting hand. Okay, he's going to go Barbarrel. We can go Barbarrel too. And I guess we could go Tombstone now. Okay, he's got Lumberjack. Okay, so this could be Golem, or it could be Lumberloon. It actually, I just realized it could be Lumberloon. Freeze, which is difficult for Golem, so hopefully that isn't the case. I think we just Golem up here, to be honest, to tank for the Night Witch so it doesn't die to the Skeleton Drags. Okay, he's got E-Drag, so yeah, this is going to be a Golem variation. Maybe an Elixir Collector one, that would be my guess, because obviously there is one with the Skeleton Dragons and the E-Drag, but it could also just be some strange variation that doesn't have Collector. You know, we'll find out, I guess, soon enough. So, let's go for a Barbarrel here. It will tank for the baby drag and also help me cycle. Alright, baby drag gets one shot. Nice. So that definitely was worth it going for that Barbarrel there. And we can go... Okay, we're going to Lightning this. If he plays any Lightning in double... Or any Elixir Collector in double, then I won't Lightning. But in single Elixir, it's for sure worth it to just Lightning the Elixir Collector. Because even though they still get one Elixir, you're getting tower damage. And I think, in my case anyway, it's helpful because it, you know, it cycles me. Even though I played that Golden Knight, I actually think I can still activate the King Tower here. With that, yeah, nice, perfect. So that was good. I didn't have to leak Elixir to get the activation. I was still able to cycle the Golden Knight right away. And yet we still... we're able to tornado it to the King Tower. So I'm going to do the dash. Sometimes playing it early can be good because it, yeah, as you can tell, it catches them off guard, which basically just happened. So, alright, a minute left. Double Elixir now. We can go Night Witch in the back. And then I'm going to Golem. He's going to probably give me some good lightning value here. Chances are he's going to play something else next to that E-Drag, which I could lightning. Okay, he's trying to bait it out. So I kind of get the idea on his end, but it's not going to work out, and actually, as a result, now he's not going to have any Elixir to defend, I don't think, because he just played a Collector, so he pretty much has no chance of stopping this push. It's guaranteed to take his tower. We can go Barbarrel here. We can go Night Witch, and, yeah, do the dash with the Golden Knight. Okay, good. I thought maybe it was going to get reset by the E-Drag. It didn't, and that is going to be GG. This guy wasn't even... Yeah, you can tell. He's laughing. He's pretty upset. He wasn't even able to get a single Golem push off. I do think it was partially a little bit his fault, though, even though it is a good matchup for me. I don't think that Collector was a good play at all. When someone's setting up for a Golem, Lava Hound push, or really any kind of push, you never really want to go Collector at the same time. It's usually very, very risky, and that kind of showcased why. But yeah, nice win. Let's get into the fourth game. All right, in a game here against Lamey. Golden Knight, Golem. Alright. Thinking we wait for him. I don't really want to cycle my Golden Knight first play of the game. It's not really... Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that good, but... I might just do it, because I don't know if I want to wait. And it's a little risky, but it's not that risky, you know? Because essentially it's a 3 elixir card by the time they react to it, so... Okay, Mighty Miner. This could be bad, because if he switches lanes after I cycle my Baby Drag here, I'm gonna have to potentially overcommit on top of it. But the dash of the Golden Knight actually resets the Mighty Miner. If you didn't know that. Okay, so he's not gonna... Oh, wow, he does use the ability. Okay, right when I was about to say he's probably not going to, he did. I'm gonna go Night Witch here. Maybe I Golem, depending on what he does. Probably not yet. Actually, I'm gonna do it, because I already cycled my Night Witch, and I don't want to just leave it unsupported. Yeah, and I think it ended up being a good play, because he spent Skeleton Dragons, Fireball, and we might even still get a little bit of damage from the Golem, so I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, nice. That was good. And also, I don't know if he's gonna Balloon here, but if he does, I'd just go Tombstone Tornado. No, he doesn't. Okay, Golden Knight, we're gonna do the dash. Try to get to go on top of the tower. Okay, he's got Mighty Miner. Tombstone's a good counter to that. I'll go ahead and play that now. I'm gonna go Barb Barrel on top of the Mighty Miner. Don't know if he's gonna Balloon, but I feel like a Balloon would be a bad play after he already cycled a Mega Minion. It would just give me a ton of value. Okay, he just missed the Fireball. Like, it didn't hit the Night Witch, so that's easy defense. I would have had to use my Tornado had he hit the Night Witch, probably, so that was pretty good for me. Oh no. I was hoping the Baby Drag would splash on the Tombstone, actually. Sadly, it didn't. Yeah, that Mighty Miner does a really good job against the Golem, that's for sure. We're going to Tornado this to the King Tower. I'm going to go for like a high Baby Drag here. Sudi. Alright, I might have to Lightning this. This isn't going too well, but we could still win, but it's just not going too well at the moment. I might not have to Tornado this. And I did have to. Great. Just great. We're going in here. We gotta be aggressive. He didn't support that lava at all, so we do got that going for us. Maybe a lightning here is good. Close game, wow. And he just used his fireball, so time to Night Witch. Maybe we go Golden Knight to, like, shove the Golem. Try to get, like, a speedy Golem going over here. Loon didn't get a hit. Oh, that's a lightning. Try to get the Night Witch on the tower. Oh, let's go. The Night Witch fast attack speed might have just came in clutch there. I don't know. Hard to say, but it might have. It might have. 132nd. Okay, season highest now. We probably go for one final game. Yeah, win or loss, this will be the last one, and I'll see you guys when we find it. Yeah, I don't know. Did that buff win us the game? Maybe. Or we might have won anyway. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, we're against Liquidator here. So we got Night Witch, Baby Drag, Barb Barrel. Probably Barb Barrel is fine to start with. Okay, he just goes Bomber, so we can cycle Baby Dreg. Goes Night Witch, okay. Or, sorry, he went E-Giant. I was thinking about what I was gonna do. What I just said was stupid. He went E-Giant, not Night Witch. Okay, but we go Night Witch. Okay, let's go Golden Knight. Got a Tombstone over here. Let's see. I think we defend this pretty easily. They don't have a lot of elixir to support their E-Giant pushes in single. Okay, so he's probably running some cycle variation of E-Giant here now that we see the Fire Spirit. Whoa! 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 Alright, hear me out. We're gonna Golem the bridge, because... Really? Really? This man has a mirror? Is this really what the meta is going to be? Are we really... Is the meta really going to be E-Giant Mirror? Unbelievable, man. This is just nuts. Like, is E-Giant so good now that people are just using it with Mirror? Because there was someone else, I think, using this deck too who was really high up. I should have expected him to have Mirror, to be honest, this guy, but I just didn't because, like, I don't know, like, E-Giant Mirror? Like, you know, I feel like that was a meme, but now it's, like, actually a reality. It's, like, it's so weird. Like, is this, you know, really a reality now? Like, E-Giant Mirror. Jeez, man. That's kind of nuts if that's the case. What's really good is I don't think we even need to lightning this Inferno. I think it's going to be dead, or we just Tornado to kill the remainder of it. Maybe he Infernos here? I don't know. No, it looks like he doesn't. I'm actually going to lightning this because it's going to get us a lot of damage. I'm going to do the dash of the Golden Knight. He does prevent it from getting on tower, though, so that was well played on his part. I actually think we can win this. He has nothing for the Tombstone. So even though his Inferno is really good against Golem, he doesn't have anything for the Tombstone because he's got Rocket. So that's the one downside of having Rocket. Yeah, you can Rocket Cycle, but how are you going to get an E-Giant to the tower? That was very, very, very aggressive. Not even a little aggressive. That's very aggressive because he just played a Mirrored E-Giant, which is 8 elixir, and then he went Tornado Rocket, which is 9. So, yeah, that's, like I said, that was very aggressive. Okay, interesting that he did decide to go Golden Knight in the right lane. He probably did that to help take out the Tombstone, but that wasn't clearly that effective. So, yeah, I guess if this deck becomes meta, this Golem deck probably doesn't have at all a bad matchup against it. I mean, we just had a little bit of a rocky start because I didn't know he had Mirror, but if people know that this deck has Mirror, I feel like the Golem Tombstone players should have a pretty easy time. That just showed it. Okay, plus 32. I had some losses I didn't show because they happened like early on. I don't show losses if they happened in the first couple games when I'm recording, but you know, I'm not gonna deny it and say like, oh yeah, you know, we you know, didn't get any losses. But yeah, what did I lose to earlier? Well, one was an E-Giant deck actually, but but E-Giant Inferno is more difficult. Inferno Drag, excuse me, and then also or if they're just using, well, like any, you know, a normal E-Giant deck with Mother Witch too can be tricky because it gets a lot of value against your Tombstone and Night Witch bats. But anyway, let's go ahead and claim the rewards here. Yeah, where do we end? We end 97th in the world, so that's pretty solid, I would say. Season just started, so not too concerned about my rank, but good to get, you know, a nice head start in the season. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. There's only one card I haven't used yet that got buffed to the Barbarians. That one I'm probably going to run with Lava Hound. So a lot of beatdown decks got buffed this meta when you think about it, because Night Witch is only used in Golem decks. The well, the E-Giants beatdown itself, and then Mother Witch is really only played in E-Giant and RG. E-Giant's kind of a control deck, but it's still heavier, and then Barbs are really only played in Lava, so a lot of heavier decks got buffed. This might be kind of a beatdown meta, and then Drill got nerfed, which is, you know, in some cycle decks, and then Log too, which, so this is kind of interesting. But yeah, make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again until next time, guys.